Okay, hello, how you doing? It's me, Zacharias. How you doing? Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the Gabriela Zuniga. First of all, I need to start. I'm gonna teach y'all some Spanish. I may look Spanish to you, but I'm technically mixed with Hispanic because my fourth grandfather was a black Spanish Creole on my mom's ancestry, and his last name was Real. Okay, but the white people in Grimes County in Brazos County back in the late 1800s changed his name to Rouse. Okay, so he was a black Spanish Creole. So my Hispanic was from Louisiana. We forget Louisiana was a French and Spanish colony. So in the first Europeans were Spaniards in Louisiana, then the French took over. So people don't like history, just dumb people. Anyway, Zunica, no, Zunica. Sorry, I said it wrong. Zunica. Okay. So in Spanish, there's two N's. There's a regular N with ya, I mean na, and ya, like Y. So Zunica. So her name is Zunica, not Zunica. Okay. Not Zunica. Okay, I hear people saying the word nigga. Okay, but it's Zunica, Zunica. Zunica, because the in with the accent mark is a ya, is a y sound. Okay, so Gabriela Zunica is the Instagram thought model, who is in this lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is 54 years old. She is 21. She was 19 2 years ago, and she was having dating sexual encounter with him. And in the audio, he said he'll choke a white. So let me explain something. I don't know why y'all keep referring to her as white. She is a light-skinned Hispanic Latina. She's not from Spain. She has indigenous and sangre negra, black in her. Most Latinos have three races in them: Spaniard, which is white, indigenous, Native American, and black. Yes, they do have black in them. Some don't want to admit it. Okay, but it was a lot of race mixing in Latin America, and actually Louisiana was part of New Spain one point in time. It was owned by the Spanish, so it wasn't part of the French. So I can speak on that end as well. So I have Spain with Louisiana. Okay, but yeah, do your historical research. Race mixing is known in Latin America. It's not frowned upon. Um, like in Anglo-Saxon America, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant America, the white men who are Anglo-Saxon slave owners or colonists saw black women in the America as property, as less human. So that's why a lot of rapes, violations happens in Latin America or French, Spanish, Portuguese America. Race mixing was not seen like that. It was mostly Catholic in that area. I'm Catholic. I'm a former Protestant. I'm a former Warlock too. I can count 13 years old, and we see all of us as children of God, right? Yeah, that's racism because of outside influence, sinful behavior, but our doctrines don't support racism. So race mixing is normal because we're all one race, human race. Unlike the Anglo-Saxon America, Protestant America, and I'm not trying to bash Protestants, but they go by their own interpretation of the Bible. So it's more than one churches in Protestantism denominations. Okay, because somebody used their opinion interpretation of the Bible. Okay, so in the South, slave owners who were Protestant, mainly Baptists, but there was other denominations as well. They distort the Bible and said the slaves were not human. What the heck? That the slaves were not human, and that slavery should be justified in 3/4 of men and all the other stuff. So they mean not all there were interracial relationships and marriages in the United States too, but when it comes to when it comes to the South being Anglo-Saxon Protestant, it was illegal. And but when white men was in charge of the plantation, it was violation and sometimes consensual sex in there because you had the Karen bitch, the slave master's wife, get mad at the black woman or the mixed race black woman who's messing with her white husband and go sell her. We saw the movie Queen, okay? There was consensual relationships on the plantation, but the rapes were coming because they was trying to make more slaves. That's why I don't go by the one drop rule. I don't call myself a pure black because they used that one drop rule to make us slaves. We are mixed race black people. On my application, I do not put pure black. Well, my genealogy is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, Scottish, Native American. I put other. I put two races more. I put black, white, and Hispanic because I have that as my ancestry. That's why I'm here. Remember, I'm going to be nasty, but they can put different colors and ethnicities in my gene pool made me here. And that's what I'm going to go by, okay? I'm not going by people's perception of me, okay? So, so when I talk about her being white, it's very uneducated. Yeah, we will say, well, there's Latinos that put white on their application. Well, do you know why? Because back in the day when LULAC did not like the census put them as Mexican, they wanted to put them as white. Well, they knew they was not white because they had Spaniard, Native, and black blood in them, but they kept their black blood a secret. Okay, and so to be a buffer class, right? But they not. No, they still got treated like niggas on the plantation. I use the N word here. They was picking strawberries. Migrant workers was not paid well. They was getting mentioned. They had matanza. They was mentioned Mexican men too, besides black men. They had the gasoline baths at the border. Actually, the border patrol was made by the Ku Klux Klan. So people don't know their history. Okay, all right. But this woman is not a full-blown Caucasian white woman. She has indigenous and black in her. Okay, and when I see her as a Afro-mestiza woman. She is not a full-blown white woman. I'm getting tired of y'all trying to purely racially categorize somebody that's racially mixed. Like I identify as mixed because I have a mixed race background. I don't lie about my shit. I don't call myself a pure black. No, I don't. I'm a mixed race black man. My ancestors are mixed. My parents have mixed ancestry. It wasn't for mixing in our heritage, we would not exist. You know, my mother, her bitch ass who abused me is gone. But I'm serious. I'm just letting you know, it's very stupid to try to jeopardize the truth because it's not socially acceptable. Okay, I don't give a damn. Truth that is, so-called Black Americans are mixed, and Hispanics, Latinos from Latin America are mixed. Can we stop with this fake pure bullshit? Please do not put my name in it fake pure bullshit either, okay? Call me a sal, I don't give a damn, my own individual. So this Gabriela Zuniga is a mixed race woman of Hispanic origin. She has Spaniard, indigenous, and black in her, okay? She don't even look all that white in the first. She can kind of pass a little bit because she's very pale, but you can look at her features and her dark hair. You can tell she has other races in her besides white. So y'all are so stupid to call this woman a pure white woman. She's racially mixed, okay? You can just, she can pass. I mean, there are white passing mixed race people, okay? I have ancestors who mix with black who look like white folks. I have friends, because I mix with Creole myself, I have Creole friends who can pass for white. Now, all Creole, some of y'all come from dark skin to those who like white people. But we have people who look like white folks who mix with black and indigenous, who got that French and Spanish, and they're from Louisiana, and some pass. I know a person who's an asshole who passed. I don't give a fuck that higher nigga. I can't stand his ass, okay? He looks straight like a white dude, but he's mixed with Creole, and he actually homeless. Weird. We know each other's library back in 1999, 2000. I saw him at the beach when I was second time being homeless, again evicted, and people say that man is racist. I said straight up, this dude is a higher, and I hate to use that N word. This dude is a higher nigga. What? I said, let me tell you the truth. He told me he's Cajun and Creole back in 1990, 2000 at the downtown library where I was staying with my grandparents. I used to go to the library a lot. I said, I know this dude had the blonde hair, blue eye, weird looking, scary looking, evil eyes. And that dude is a mixed race, white passing Nigga, I can't stand his ass because he's an asshole. When I will speak to him, sometimes he doesn't want to speak to me. Like, fuck you. I don't like your ass either. So I revert that shit right back to his bitch ass. Exactly. So then people say, that man, white man race. I said, no, let me tell you the truth. He a white passing nigga. He's Creole in Cajun. He's not a full blown. Yeah, he's blonde hair, blue eye with weird looking eyes. But he told me back in 1990, 2000 at the downtown library that he has Creole black. So when he told me that, I don't forget that shit. He still walk here. I ain't seen that ugly ass in a long time, but I can't stand his bitch ass. Anyway, but he trying to pass, and I'm assuming that he was hanging with white folks. They found out the dark secret. He part nigga, okay? And they told his part blonde hair, blue ass nigga ass to get away. They probably put Kuka Clan on his bitch ass. Okay, now I wouldn't give a fuck because I don't like his ass. He was very rude to me. Even I was trying to be cool with the brother. Well, fake brother, should I say? Because anybody be rude to me, the brother sister bullshit comes out the door. Okay, what's your skin tone, heritage? That's why I believe it's coming together. Because we have adversaries within our own community. If we start blaming white folks, everything, we have adversaries in our own African community. Let's call that shit out. Okay, it's worse than white supremacy because they're actually perpetrating it. A very shade, dark chocolate to white passing, camera brown, high yellow, whatever, because we all look like we mixed. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the subject about Shannon, nasty ass Sharpe. Monique told his bitch ass, leave these young bitches alone. Get your old bitch. So Shannon is on OnlyFans, find some hoes, some thoughts. I'm gonna say what I said, and met this light-skinned Latina woman named Gabriela Zuniga. Okay, and they doing a race play. I guess she's the victim. I hate that race play bullshit. I guess she's the victim and he's the villain. And I don't know why he called her white. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all uneducated, dumb ass people. The bitch ain't no full blown white woman. If Trump saw this bitch and the ICE came saw her, they'll deport. I don't care how white passing she is. Especially her last name Zuniga. Y'all so dumb. Anyway, she got Spanish and black indigenous and black in her. Okay, let's call it. Okay, she don't want to buy it though. She got black in her and indigenous in her too. Native American, okay? Let me just say it again. She got black in her. In addition, she Afro-mestiza, okay? Anyway, I'll tell what the hell she is, okay? See, I'm from Texas. Let me tell you something. The so-called father of Texas said it's about Mexicans in the war, Alabama, about slavery. He said we're up against a race, what? A Spaniard, a hybrid, no, a mongrel, Spaniard, Indian, Negro race. So he knew they had black blood beside indigenous in them when they was doing the Alamo thing. So he knew that shit. He knew that. They had black blood too. Okay? Most African slaves went to Latin America, the United States, and it was race mixed with Spaniard and indigenous. Latinos are part black too. Okay? So stop calling this bitch on OnlyFans white. You can tell by her dark features, her ethnic features, she got indigenous and black in her. Okay? Anyway, so Shannon Sharpe is meeting this 2019-20-year-old thought on OnlyFans. I know I'm cursing. Can we do some biblical stories? Didn't David fall because of Jezebel? Okay? Did Samson and Delilah, she tricked Samson, cut his hair, made him blind, because she was a thought. You know, so I said the Bible thought she was being a Jezebel. When do us men get to have accountability? Stop chasing. Not everything that moves and looks good ain't all what it is. Okay, the devil does come in an angel of light, and I don't understand. Discernment is not in these. You thinking in your penis, your dick, and that thing in your mindset, in your brain, and that's why Shannon Sharpe is in trouble. He thinking from his penis and not thinking in his brain. And his insecurity. I mean, you can date who you want to date. If you like women lighter than you, darker than you, that is your damn business. But let's recant the reason why I brought the color is up. Because they one time brought a light-skinned brother who is a basketball player. And he was saying that Steph Curry is Trini, and there's more light-skinned brothers and biracial who in NBA. And you saw Shannon Sharpe getting all mad. Go look that video up. Now, I'm not being colorist, but I'm not dark like West Snipes, okay? I may be not pale and not higher body, but I'm caramel brown. I am not no West Side. I might get darker in the sun, but naturally, I am not no West Side complexion. I saw that shit. I said, he was saying he didn't want to see no more light-skinned brothers. But, bro, if you made a baby with this light-skinned Latina, don't get me wrong, there are dark, you can be dark and mixed, okay? Most likely, your kid gonna come out lighter than you. You dark chocolate like an African on the ship. Yes, you mixed up too, but you came out dark. Okay, that's how genes work. Sometimes your child might come out look like a white person. Sometimes might come out like a dang on African, and sometimes come in between and everything. Okay, we mix the races together. Okay, but you came out dark chocolate like an African on the shade ship. You messing with this woman who's maybe can pass, but you can tell she cannot pass for white. You can tell she got indigenous and negro in her, okay? So, from Latin America, somewhere, Mexican, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican, wherever Latin country, you get the mixing was going on back in the colonization, they didn't have a caste system and stuff. You gonna make a baby, have sex with this 19, 20, something to be your granddaughter. But you was mad when that high yellow brother said that light-skinned brothers were taking over the NBA. Go watch that show. Go watch it. It had by 2019, 20, 21. It's on YouTube. And you saw Shannon Sharpe got all mad. Bro. So, but see, it's the same color as Crybaby. People hate because I'm too dark. But you really chase after this woman who is a real light-skinned Latina. They call her white. She's not all that white, y'all. Y'all ignorant, dumb people, uneducated. She got Spain, indigenous, and Negro in her, okay? In Latin America. That's her mixed bloodline. And you gonna sit here and make all this God mad. Now it comes out. Now, it comes out that you just... No, let me say this. The NBA should be equally to every race of people, okay? It should not just only be just cocoa black, none of us appear black, no white, Hispanic. It should be a color, the dark skin. It should be equally racially and color equal and all that stuff, okay? But when they said Steph Curry was making it, and the light skinned man said he glad because he said, well, Magic Johnson ain't dark skin, he brown tone. He not on dark skin like Michael Jordan. But it pissed you off to see Steph Curry, what's the one who black Italian? He married to that black skinned chick he's been loving, not loving hip hop. She was on, what's that show called? Basketball Wives. She was Gloria Gavon's husband. I forgot his name. He black Italian. You mad at him. You know, but if you make a baby with the woman you messing with that's trying to sue for $50 million, the child most likely might not come out looking like you. Don't get wrong, there are chances I've seen. There are people who come out dark skinned, because remember on Tire Base they had a dark skinned black skin named Roger, and he didn't like his Mexican side. His sister Blanca, she about a little bit lighter than me. She lighter than me with curly hair. But he was dark like Wesley Snipes, and they both mine was Mexican, and he acted like Sarah Jane in that movie Imitation Life, how he hated Mexicans, and his mama came out there saying, everybody see him as a black boy, but he's my son. When I bring him to my family, okay, and he dark chocolate. She ain't had no high yellow baby. She ain't had no brown camisole baby. She had a dark chocolate baby with their brother. They made, that Mexican woman had a dark chocolate baby. So that can happen. But most likely you're going to assume the child will come out lighter than a person that look like a black person on the ship. Okay? It's called like it is. And you keep getting mad about that. But that's why everybody bringing this color stuff up, because years ago on the show about Steph Curry, Shannon Sharpe got out, man, how this brother saying it's more light-skinned brothers on here. And no, brother, I'm not bright light-skinned, but I'm not dark either. So I got a feeling too, so you don't want nobody that's lighter than you, because I'm not dark chocolate. I'm not a West Nile complexion, okay? So stop calling us brown tone. We're not your skin tone. Please stop with that bullshit trying to add us to your little fight colors and fight bullshit. We get offended because we still a lot of shade in you that came from race mixing, okay, from my family tree. So, but you messing with this light skinned Latino woman, and you got all lustful thing with your penis, your dick, and you making choking statements that can actually incriminate you. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't take your side. Now, if it was edited, then you come out so I can change my mind. But at this moment, I don't take your side. And you still, and Monique told your bitch ass, leave these younger, she didn't say white, she said young hoes, bitches, alone. Because they all want, like Anna Cole going with that old man. I'm sorry, God rest her soul. But we know why Anna Cole married that old man and being there. For the love of money. Love. Thank you. It's for the love of money. For the love of money. So she ain't trying to get with you. She trying, and she said she want a black baby in her. She trying to get a check. She trying to get a check. Said you want to give her a baby. She said, I'm going to go sue your ass and go get that audio telling you going to choke me. Okay. And she said, since people are uneducated about who the hell I am, I'm going to try to pass as white. But on my end, baby, Gabrielle Zuniga ain't past white. She is a Spaniard, Native, and black woman mixed up from Latin America. Latinos are Spaniard, Native, and black mixed in Latin America. That's what she is. And you're not passing for white, especially Donald Trump won't let you pass white. So therefore, you let you pass white either, okay? And when Trump is the president now, sorry, baby. Okay, lo siento. Okay, as I was saying, you ain't gonna pass white when I thank you. So don't try to pass because you pale. But we saw them dark features in her hair. She got indigenous and black in her. Some ethnic features that ain't all that Caucasian. Okay, so but going back to Shannon, I don't feel sorry for you, insecure ass. I don't feel sorry for you. No. And if you're gonna go with a young woman, how about a young woman in her 20s, her 30s, who educated, who got a degree, who ain't gonna be controlled, who respectful? You gonna chose a hoe. The bitch is a thigh, a puta hoe. And you a hoe too. So both your hoes, I don't feel sorry for both your hoes. Who sued, go to jail, I don't give a fuck for both y'all dumb hoes. You the male hoe, she the female hoe. Both y'all bitches, both you male bitch and female, both of you dumb and stupid thing with lust. We all get love, but at least we're responsible in your lust. And you went mess with some girl on OnlyFans, knowing that she only OnlyFans for money. She ain't trying to get